Rick, can we start with some updates on some of the players? Obviously, we see Andrew Campbell is with the team. Assuming that's a reflection of Charmelson's injury.
Yeah, it's still going to be day to day. It's the injury's a little bit worse than we thought, so we have to get Soupy up here in case somebody goes down.
Is it the same injury he was dealing with before, or something new?
Similar and some other stuff. So it's something that Z, our trainers, he's monitoring, and we'll go from there. So I don't have a lot of information on that, but it's obviously he's not going to play the next couple of games.
Antti Raanta, can you update us on him? Obviously, he's not here today. Is he coming here, or will he catch up with you guys back home?
He'll catch up back home. He was on the ice with Corey Schwab the other day, so he'll continue to do that stuff, and then we'll probably know more Friday on him.
Okay. So do you go back to Scott Wedgwood again? Were you okay with his performance, or is there a point where Langhammer might get a look?
Right now, Scott will go tomorrow, and then we'll make a decision after that. And we have the back-to-back and all that stuff, so we'll go from there.
What did you think of Dylan Strome's performance last night?
It was okay. I thought he started out just okay. Then I thought he started playing a little bit better, and then obviously it was 6-7 minutes. I wanted to kind of go with three lines, and he didn't play as much obviously, and but he was fine. He'll play again tomorrow, and he'll get some ice time.
Talk, is there I don't want to call it a timetable on Jacob Chikrin? He went to Tucson, but is the idea play a couple, practice down there for a few rounds, and then get him back?
Yeah, it's he's cleared. It's just a matter of him practicing with us a few practices and getting the lineup. But he's it's days away before he starts to play. So we just want to make sure it's the right game and the right situation for him. So whether this weekend we're not quite sure, but it's getting very close.
Alex Goligoski, I think, has gone now 7 or 8 games with 22-plus minutes. Is he settling into that heavy role that you thought he would?
Yeah, I thought he played really well last game. I thought he played really well. Him and O and Demers, they're playing heavy minutes, so it's important that they manage their game. I think when they're at their best is when they're making that quick play right away instead of waiting for the better play. That's when I think they get in trouble, and I think all three of them have been playing better, especially the last month, because they're doing that. If they continue to do those simple plays early in the game and manage their time, because they're playing a lot of minutes. I mean, these guys are playing 20, O's playing 26 minutes. Demers, he's playing 23, 24 minutes. A lot of minutes for him. If they can manage their time and pick their spots when to go, I think it's obviously going to help them.
It seems almost as if, over the last trip through Eastern Canada, you had 2 really good practice days. You had the one in Montreal, you had the one in Ottawa. And here we are in Calgary. Now you get another really good practice day on the road. You haven't had a lot of those, and it's funny how they're coming on the road, but they're vital, are they not?
When I took this job, the biggest thing I said is, I'm a big practice guy, and we haven't had many practices in our schedule the first 2 months, and I think it's affected some of the play. It's not an excuse. I know other teams got to go through it. I think we've had to go through it a little bit more, but when this team practices and gets reps, it translates usually into a good game, and I think it's a good point by you. It correlates. I'm sure other teams can say the same thing, but I know for a young team like us, we need practice.